Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Cupid Parasite and Raoul's Route. It's been a couple of days since I played, because I usually don't play, have time to do stuff over the weekend. I wanted to, so that we could finish this route up, but things happened. Anyway, so, I got wrapped up in other things. And like, things happened makes it sound like so ominous. But anyway, so we're getting close to the end. We've got 2 more chapters. I don't know if we'll get to it in this part. We'll see. But anyway, we were trying to get Raoul back from being Alexander the Great. So anyway, man, it's so cold and dark. I wonder if I'm going to die in the darkness. My mind's starting to fade. I can't move. I can't feel anything in my limbs. My mind is slowly numbing. It's like I'm stuffed inside a small box. Strange that it doesn't feel all that bad. I guess I can disappear already. I never really took myself very seriously before anyway. I've only thought about myself all this time. I spent my life focusing on having fun and living life to its fullest. I fought off alligators. I even survived a shark attack. And after I walked through the desert and then I punched it in the face. I'm just going with that. I lived my life on a whim and let my instincts lead me. I suppose this is just one of those huge waves that's going to swallow me whole. My instincts are telling me I can't beat this thing. It's like when I was about to die because of Satan. I may as well give it up. Soon enough, I began to lose focus of who I am. Wait a second. Who am I again? Why am I here? I can't seem to remember anything. Oh well. I decide to stop fighting my pain when suddenly I hear someone's voice. At first, her voice is so solemn that it actually filled my heart with sorrow. I know this person's someone precious to me. As I ponder what to do, her voice slowly changes to that of anger. Raoul, I didn't initially like you very much. You're a silly what actor who took girls lightly. You were someone I couldn't accept as Cupid. Huh? What? Wait a minute. That sounds too interesting to be false. I want to hear your voice. I want to know your thoughts you've never disclosed to me before. Suddenly, I find myself struggling amid the darkness to try and get my body to move. At first, I can only move my pinky finger, but slowly I gain control of my arms and legs. Raoul, come back! My voice is a little hoarse, sorry. I hear her call my name, and just like that, I remember exactly where I should return. Oh, beautiful. I hear a very soft ring as if something cracked. My strength fades the moment I let both arrows loose. I bet I used too much power. The bow drops from my hands, and I fall to my knees. Before I knew it, a hand holds me up. Oh god, we're gonna get a beautiful CG, aren't we? Huh? The bright light slowly fades. It's gotta be beautiful. And then, come on, give it to me. I find myself cradled in Raoul's arms. He's embracing me after he threw his sword to the side. Surprised eyes are looking straight at me. His tension disperses the moment our eyes meet. Give me the CG, motherfucker, come on. Don't hold out. He begins to speak in a gentle tone with an expression all too familiar to me. Spacey. He calls my name. It isn't Alexander. It's coming from the person I love. I can't hold back my tears any longer. Seriously? No. There it is! You took too long to bring it to me! I like how because he snaps out of it and he's not Alexander, he all of a sudden doesn't have long hair anymore. It's nice that he has a personality flip, you know who it is. He's like, what? No, I'm Alexander. No, you're not. Your hair is short, stupid. I'm not dumb. Anyway, Raoul! Look at how pretty that is. Look at how beautiful he is. I wrap my arms around his back and hold him with all my might. He pats my back with shaking hands and gently replies to my hug with his own. It was as if he knew those hands of his were about to kill me. Hands was. No, that's not proper grammar, people. I'm sorry that I tried to harm you, Spacey. His deep voice of regret makes me shake my head and reply, I don't care about what happened in the past. Literally 2 minutes ago. What's important is that he's back, but also it's not his fault. So, Raoul, I thought I'd never see you again. I'm not a god anymore, and even then I wasn't a powerful god, so I wasn't sure if I could save you. I was scared, not because I may have been killed, but because I might have lost him for good. Yeah, but I'm back now, and all because of you. Raoul whispers gently as he holds me up from crumpling to the ground. His shaking hands squeeze my back tight as if to ensure all's well now. Large hands, a familiar voice. They're back. I'm not Cupid anymore, but I was still able to use Cupid's golden and leaden arrows, unleashing them both at once as well. The only reason why Raoul was able to make it back. I was in the dark all this time. Raoul whispers while looking afar. No matter how far I ran, nothing was there. My body became heavy and soon I lost all motion. I was scared, cold, and suffering in the dark. I lost any idea of who I was any longer and I would have disappeared. I didn't know who I was and where I was, but I still remembered you. Raoul smiles and places his hand on my cheek. Thinking about you brought warmth to my heart. Wanting to meet you helped prevent me from disappearing. And then suddenly I saw a light and heard your voice. Your voice calling my name. Raoul chuckles with glee. I didn't know you didn't like me back then. Huh? You're the one who said that you didn't initially like and accept me as Cupid, and then I'm the obsessed parasite who rambles about weird things. That's why I love you, though. She might not have liked you, but I loved you then. I still do now, but... I was out of control then, so I don't recall exactly what I said, but that does seem to ring a bell. But that was why I wanted to talk to you again. I had to ask whether you were serious about not liking me before. I wanted to learn more about things that you felt that I didn't know. Suddenly, my body felt light. I guess it was just me gaining control back from Alexander. And then I heard you calling my name, and after, you said that you loved me. It was then that I finally remembered my name. So I was able to return because of you. Raoul, it isn't Alexander the Great. My true love is in front of me now. Tears fall from my eyes pathetically as I cry like a bawling child. I'm sorry to make you cry like this, and thank you, Spacey. Raoul. Sorry. Thank you, Spacey, for loving me and for doing everything you could to bring me back. You're a human now, and yet you faced fear to save me. Thank you. Oh, and thank you for giving me your honest feelings, and for giving me all you've got. He's such a sweet boy, I love him so much. He's the obsessed parasite, a person who keeps pestering for information on mythology. I didn't really care for him much back then, but now he's the one I love most in the world. He looks at me with his usual gentle and calm expression. I love you. I'll never lose myself, so let's stay together forever. Yes. The loving warmth is back in my arms again. This was a precious moment with a loved one that I'd nearly lost forever. But I brought him back. Welcome home, Raoul. Sorry to keep you waiting, Spacey. Raoul gave me that trademark smile of his. Memories that stood the test of time. A secret that even I, as a god, didn't know. We fought against the laws of the world that only the DC knew of and won. There's no such thing as someone being reborn. It's unreal to assume there are gods. Those are urban legends here in Lost York. We avoided the world's end that no one knew was coming, and we're reunited again. Welcome home. I hope that's something I can keep repeating to him from now on. I wonder if we can live our lives as humans without intervention from the gods. Yes, I'm sure we'll be fine. After all, love prevails. God, my voice is like frickin' sandpaper. Ludus and your love matches. Oh no! What do you think? What? No way! Best love match! Oh, that's true, actually. This is the last chapter, so this will be that's a wrap chapter, and then you get the after story is the Lost York lovers. So, okay. Anyway, and cut! It's been a few days since Raoul's return. I'm here at the shoot for Goddess Upon the Camel Part 2 again. Yeah, that was amazing! Perfection at its finest! You did good, Raoul. Thank you. And you too. I can't imagine this is the first time you've done this. That was some acting there. Am I in the movie? Thank you very much. The director's words of praise are making me blush. Yes, I'm here at the shoot all right, but not as an advisor. I'm here now to play a part in the movie. That's awesome. We can't, no way we're playing the main actress. Come on. It all happened a few days ago when the director came back to restart the shoot after having an appendectomy. It just so happened that the movie's cameraman took a video of Raoul, who was under Alexander's control. He showed everyone the video, and just when the staff started to scratch their heads as to what was happening, the director came up with a new plan. Oh my god, this is it! Fantastic! Marvelous! The director suddenly stood up and kept playing the video over and over again. He then begins crying, seeing Raoul appear as Alexander the Great. This is what I wanted! The bravado and love beyond all else! Ugh! This is true love! I bet this will become a hit, just like Titan Man. The director sounds different from usual. He talks like this when he's serious. I bet Raoul's weird Alexander act ignited him. That wasn't an act. Whatever the case, you went a bit too far, even if you do like that kind of weather. It's like, that wasn't an act. I was possessed by my past life. And she's like, yeah, anyway. Doesn't even faze this woman. I love her. Come now, bring the playwright to me. Now, we need to hold a meeting. We're going to redo things from the beginning. You're going to change Goddess Upon the Camel Part 2 and make it like an Alexander the Great. What? We're going to redo everything? There's no reason for us not to use this amazing video. It's already been posted on social media, too. Well, we could cut some writers making news out of it, saying that it's a new promotion for the movie. But to change everything is... Don't you worry, we can do this. We won't waste everything we took until now, too. We got tons of ways we can use that video. Yes, his true love finally came out there, which is why all his romance seemed looked fake all this time. Cameraman, you got take 1 secured, right? Huh? Well, yeah, but... Alright then, we'll use Raoul's acting from take 1. We'll just add the foreshadowing at the very beginning of the movie. That way it's more convincing and we can reuse everything we took until now. I'm gonna make Goddess Upon the Camel into the greatest fantasy romance movie ever. This is gonna rock the movie world. If this was like the first time they were doing this movie, like, it's the first Goddess Upon the Camel, but it's the second one. And what does this have to... The Goddess Upon the Camel. I'm just assuming a camel should play into this desert kind of thing. And then Alexander the Great. What the fuck is happening in this movie? You know what? You know what? I need to see it. What? And so, he somehow convinced me to be a part in the movie. Duff at the ad agency was really happy hearing that I'd play a role since it would help promote Cupid Core. Our president also told me to go and do the shoot to promote Cupid Core. According to the director, I'm supposed to be the lead actress with Raoul acting as Cupid. He even added a subtitle to the movie. It's now Goddess Upon the Camel Part 2, Cupid's Delivery. And so, Goddess Upon the Camel Part 2 is now a completely different movie than what it was planned to be. Well, sure, the story's interesting, but I'm worried whether this will anger all the fans of Part 1. Not that anyone can stop the director now. Yeah, amazing! This is gonna be a masterpiece for sure! And everyone's gonna hate it, and it's gonna become a cult classic. The shoot's moving along swimmingly as the director excitedly keeps praising everything being done. Honestly, the movie sounds like a goddamn train wreck, but sometimes the movies that are goddamn train wrecks are the best ones, you know? Even better is that my debut drama has your name in it. Things can't go wrong. Are you sure? Huh? He directed that? My name actually came from a drama called Spacey Mirror and the Six Princes in Lost York. I watched it quite a while back, so I don't recall who the director was, but I guess it was him. Come to think of it, I watched that drama with Auntie. My heart throbs with pain just thinking about my aunt. After all, I did like her. I hope she's doing fine. I look up into the sky in hopes of seeing Celestia. The last thing I remember was seeing the smiling, yet unconscious Auntie being taken away into the skies by the divine soldiers. Alexander! So many. Oh, so manly. Not many. It was manly, wasn't it? I was like, I had my eyes closed. I was trying to get into my role. Also, I can't do voices right now. Like, my voice is fucking wrecked. I don't know why. Just... We'll take care of the rest. Please wait for Mars to contact you. Sure thing. What's gonna happen to my aunt? Jupiter will deliver Minerva's sentence. Now, if you'll excuse us. Chi! Oh my god! Chi! I can't do Chi's voice. Chi! Out of nowhere comes Chi, who swiftly sweeps down to grab the Cupid's arrows in his beak, and then starts to fly away. He doesn't have a beak, he has a mouth. Doesn't look like a beak. Following Chi are the divine soldiers, taking my injured aunt into the sky. And that was the last I've seen of Chi and Auntie. makes me think she is working for Jupiter because, he's taking control of those. Not Auntie, Auntie's a god, so I'm sure her injuries are healed the moment she's at Celestia. Afterwards, my dad sent me an email using the smartphone confiscated from Auntie. He said that Auntie was scolded pretty badly by Jupiter and that she was sent to prison. Dad's apparently trying to clean up after what happened down here. He stressed to me in bold letters that it's harder to fix than to destroy. In any case, Dad must have done a great job because the human world's back to normal again, and Auntie got the punishment she deserved. Time flows slowly in Celestia, so I'm guessing she's locked in prison for a good 100 years. 100 years is more than enough to assure Raoul won't be abused again and turn into Alexander, which is great, but it's a bit sad not being able to see Auntie again. I can't get myself to hate her since she was the one who taught me what the human world was about so that I could learn love. It's true that Auntie loved the cultures found in the human world, and it was because of her that I took a liking to the human world too. Auntie was the very one who filled my life with excitement and joy after years of me simply shooting my arrows to fulfill my duty as Cupid. She was the one who taught me the fun in movies, too. Now then, let's go to the next scene. Over here, Spacey. Okay. I'm working as an actress now with the person I love, and working on a movie with the same director as the drama I watched with Auntie. The shoot continues under the blue sky. The discoveries that come each day bring excitement strong enough to blow my worries away. Goodbye! See you again! With the shoot done for the day, everyone's preparing to go home. I'm putting my things away when Raoul comes to my side. Good job today. Let me take you home. Raoul, same to you too. But my house is nearby, so no need to worry about me. I want to take you home. Raoul holds my hand gently and with a hint of hesitation, and then lets out a smile. I wonder if he's going to only take me home again. Raoul takes me home every day, but he hasn't invited me to his home like before yet. We have our dates out for dinner, and he kisses me on my cheek before we leave. We were spending our days like young college students. No wonder Claris asks me every day if he really is my boyfriend. Ever since that storm, Clara started to say that she wants to live life her own way, and then quit Cupid Corps. She's not working at Cutie's Diner. Something about wanting to be everyone's Claris. That would explain why Claris has been having a blast with her nightlife, even more than when she was at Cupid Corps. She rarely comes home now at night, which is why I actually don't mind seeing him do more than taking me home. Huh? Raoul looks at me with his gentle eyes as he tilts his head in response to my staring. He's not asking me out as casually as before now. Maybe he's just being thoughtful not to tire me out now that I'm involved with the shoot. I really don't mind spending more time talking with Raoul. We haven't really had much of a conversation yet, especially since Raoul left Celestia and descended here as Alexander. Both of us aren't sure whether we can talk about what happened, so our conversations have been awkwardly bland. But we're together now. I'm just happy having him by my side. Let's go. Okay. We hold hands as we go our way. I keep thinking about how I could spend more time with him like this if I lived further away. Oh, okay. Lost York Lovers. I think we'll definitely get our ending in this part. I didn't think that chapter was going to go that fast, but it's only like 20 minutes in, so. And that's a wrap. Good work, everyone. This should have been in the last chapter because the chapter was That's a Wrap. We're done with the final scene for Goddess Upon the Camel Part 2, and are in the editing phase. Our jobs as actors and actresses are done. The rest is up to the editing staff. Wow, I wasn't sure how things were going to end up being, but I guess it all ended well. Good work, Raoul, and you did amazing for this being your first film. You may get an award for Best Supporting Actress. Oh, okay. So good work, Raoul, and you did amazing. Like, it was weird. I was like, this is not his first film, and then the Best Supporting Actress. I'm like, oh, we switched to talking to me. Heavens, no, but thank you for saying that. Time to party, everyone! We're gonna grab some awesome oysters again. Hey, our wonderful director's speaking like he usually does again. I guess that means he's snapped out of his mode. So, you two going? Going? Raoul looks at me. I think he's waiting for me to reply. If Raoul goes, then yes. Well, I'll go then if that's the case. The restaurant's the same one that Raoul took me to the last time. Great job on finishing the film! Now then, cheers! Cheers, everybody. Everyone taps everyone's drinking glasses before gulping down their drinks. As for me and Raoul, we're sitting next to each other at the bar like the last time when we had the party with the Sillywood actors in attendance. It all feels like yesterday. Feels like we've done a lot in such a short time. Come to think of it, Emma Winston said that I had no chance of debuting as an actress. What do you want? I'll have a cosmopolitan. Gotcha. Raoul lets out a gentle smile, then asks the bartender to make 2 cosmopolitans. It was the first cocktail Raoul recommended to me. It's sweet and has a bit of a kick to it. Once we got our cocktails, we do a private cheers together. Cheers. Cheers. We're sipping our cocktails without a word. I can tell if Raoul is getting jitters right now. He glances at me and opens his mouth as if he wants to say something, and then hesitantly closes his mouth again. Is he going to propose to us? Because he better. Because we get a wedding scene in every fucking one of these, and if I don't get to marry Raoul, I'm going to be really fucking pissed. It seems like Raoul has something to say to me, so I'm simply waiting for him to break the ice. Because even in Ryuki's route, we didn't actually marry him, but we got engaged, but we still had a wedding dress scene. Okay? I still had a wedding dress CG. We're supposed to be lovers now, but things are mighty awkward still. We haven't kissed at all since we returned. The last time we kissed was when we were in Celestia. Maybe he's already tired of being with me. We're sipping away at our cocktails when suddenly I notice someone take a seat next to Raoul. Hi there, Raoul. So, how about tonight? Sorry, I'm not doing that stuff anymore. Oh, really? Got it. I'll make sure I won't bother you about it again. Thanks. Raoul looks on as the actress waves her hand goodbye before walking away. And that's it. We go back to drinking our cocktails in silence. This feels like back when we had a drink together for the first time. Raoul didn't really outright refuse the actress who approached him for favors. It's weird when you phrase it like that, but it's true. All he did then was sip his cocktail with a smile on his face as he told them that he'll get back to them one day. This time he outright refused. Does that mean that things are still going between us? We sit so close to each other that our shoulders are about to touch, and yet all we do is drink away without saying a word. For being a party, time is moving by in silence. The night slowly reaches the late hours. With the party done, Raoul and I are walking in Lost York in the midst of the night. From 7th Avenue, we head to 6th Avenue. That's usually the way numbers go, 7 to 6 or 7 to 8. And then to 5th. What? No way. From 6th Avenue, we head to 4th Avenue. Where the fuck is 5th? Okay, wait. We finally reach my home on 2nd Avenue, where we finally stop. When we're here, Raoul quietly smiles next to me. All he did was escort me back home. I thought we were lovers. You're not going to invite me to your place again today? I just couldn't hold myself back any longer. Raoul's eyes widen, hearing my words. You don't mind coming to my place? I haven't been to your place in ages, Raoul. I thought you were just being careful with the shoot going on, but we're finally done. I look at Raoul to see a ton of seriousness dwell in his expression. He goes deep into thought and then finally comes to a resolve to speak what was on his mind. I wasn't sure the whole time whether you were fine being with me. Huh? I tilt my head in confusion as he looks at me with a frown. You're like, I gave up being a god for you! Why are you questioning that? Minerva said that as Cupid you'd become human if you fell in love and kiss your love, right? But you were able to use your arrows. Oh, he looks so sad right now. So I thought this was your last chance of staying as Cupid if you wanted to. Which is why I didn't do anything. I wasn't sure if I was really worth it to you. Oh, poor dumb idiot. I love you. You're so sweet, though. He's like, you were able to use your arrows, so I figure, whatever. And it's like, yo, that's so sweet. Kind of, it's like, I mean, I can't really call him dumb for that, but it's like, no, dummy, I'm already not a god. You're ridiculous. I fought hard to be able to use my arrows. It was almost impossible, but my love made me do it. Like, but instead of saying something, he's like, I just wanted to give you the chance. Like, you're so naive and adorable. I love you. Stop it. He's too sweet. You know, for a man whore, he's almost too pure for this world. I was bothering you this whole time? Of course it was bothering me. You changing who you are for my sake? I don't have the right to take away that option from you. Raoul's very serious here. His expression is quite telling. I love you and I want to be with you forever, but if you want to remain Cupid, then... You're willing to give up because of that? Huh? It's too late. My option's long gone. I don't have the option to choose to remain as Cupid anymore because my love for you is worth more than that, Raoul. Raoul holds his breath and grabs my hand. His eyes glimmer with passion. You're really gonna choose me? I already did. Of course. Can I hold you in my arms? Yes. Can I kiss you? Yes. He holds me tight. Our lips come together ever so naturally. My heart throbs from the long-awaited kiss. I'm not, moaning and mumbling, The kiss only lasted a second, but I could tell that it was enough to light a fire inside Raoul. Yeah, the man's been holding back for like a week. A couple months, who knows? But I mean, he is just like, this is the longest he's gone without. Like, for Christ's sakes, you're lucky he doesn't have sex with you on the sidewalk. Our fingers come together as we kiss out in the open. Words aren't needed now. Are we getting some? Again. We have had sex so much with Raoul in this route. Oh, in the shower! There was a towel on her, but good lord, who wears a towel in the shower? But like, Raoul all drippy wet. Jesus fucking Christ, game. How dare you? I mean that in the best way possible. Like, how dare you? Look at that. Are we at his place? Because I feel like that's his shower. So, like, hopefully no one comes in to, like, fix something. And they're like, oh! Because, that shower looks out over the rest of the apartment. This is a voyeur shower. I mean, if you want to wear a towel, but why is it over his arm? Because come on. We need a little bit of a peep show here with him. The sound of the shower separates us from the world. We kiss for a long while as if we're holding a sacred ritual. Not moaning. We use the excuse that we're washing off our sweat from the last day of shooting to escape here together. Yeah. You're adding more sweat to this. Never gonna stop. We know we're both thinking the same thing. We touch each other's hands, and before I know it, our lips come together. We kiss as we feel our heat through our skin. That's all we're doing, and it already feels like we're doing more than just kissing right now. Our kiss isn't fiery, but rather it's the most gentle and most exciting kiss that we've ever had. Our wet eyelashes touch each other as we look at each other's eyes. God, when you both have like 8-foot-long fucking eyelashes? Are you nervous? I am. After all, it's the first time I'm going to be spending a real night with the person I love. I've slept with him twice before, but I wasn't aware of what we were doing the first time. The second was simply done from primal urges. This is the first time I'll be sleeping with someone whom I've stated my love to. My true love. Me too. Which is why I'm really nervous now. Oh, that's so adorable. He's like, I have fucked so many chicks so many times, but this time is what's making me nervous. That's adorable. Stop it. I love it. Because he's not like, it's just sex. He's like, this is actually important. This is meaningful. Really, Raoul? I thought he's been through this a lot already. He pouts, seeing a surprised look on my face. Really? You are my first love, you know. Don't tell me you forgot that you're the one who taught me what love is about. He whispers his words at me as we kiss again. He's fondling with my hair with his fingers. And that's another one of those awkward sentences. I'm slightly disappointed in Raoul's route because they didn't really do a great job with the patch, like, fixing his route. Yes, it's actually readable and I know what you're saying, but you're in this moment and you're like, he's fondling with my hair with his fingers. What kind of fucking English is that? Like, he's fondling my hair with his fingers, or he's running his fingers through my hair. Something, but he's fondling with my hair with his fingers? That's not natural. Spacey, Thank you for teaching me love. I bet I had never felt this way if I didn't meet you. I never knew how good it feels to kiss someone you really love. It feels like I'm basking under the warm sun while my heart is racing. I feel like a new person every second. He runs his fingertips on my cheek and then gives me a sweet kiss. Raul. I can tell his body reacts each time I call his name. The gentle kiss earlier is now deep. He pulls my hips toward him. Sorry, I don't think I can hold myself back any longer. He whispers as quietly as possible and closes in on my body. The towels wrapping our bodies fall to the floor and absorb the running water. Why do we have towels on in the shower? Oh. The steam and sound of sprinkling water removes us from the world. We reach out to each other as if we're going to do this for the first time as those who found love. I mean, you kind of are. I mean, like, that shower is intense. We spent as much time as we could expressing our love to each other. We're now lying down on the bed, savoring the time that we've spent. And that felt good, didn't it? Yes. We look at each other, though I'm in a daze with sleep coming upon me. You were right. It's way different being with the person you love. And this was special for sure. I never felt this satisfied in my life before. Aw. Me too. I've never felt this way before. My experience wasn't enough to fully comprehend what happened. We came together as one, while I let my body follow what primal instincts I had. What I can say now is that I'm the happiest person in this world right now. Raul lets out a yawn as he rubs his sleepy eyes. Man, I'm beat. I never thought having love was this tiring. Raul smiles and holds my hand with his fingers between mine. He runs his pointer finger down my ring finger. Oh. Say, how about we go buy you a ring tomorrow? That's like the weirdest way to propose, but I don't care because it's so Raul. Everyone's like, we should get married. And he's like, we should buy you a ring. Are you proposing to me? Such a Raul way to propose, and I'm here for it. Huh? A ring? Let's go and get your wedding ring. Really? Isn't your agent going to be angry? I mean, his agent did keep reiterating that he can't get married because he's an actor with a future ahead of him. Raul shakes his head. It doesn't matter if my agent's angry. I don't want someone sweeping you away from me, so I want to buy us a matching pair of rings. Look at the way he's blushing and looking awkward. He's so cute. He's such a good little himbo. Oh, I love him. I think I said that in my script. He's supposed to be everyone's Raul Aconite, the Sillywood actor. But I don't want him to be taken away from me, too, so I nod and let out a smile in response. I want a matching pair of rings, too. Then it's settled. We're gonna marry our himbo. I'm so excited. Best wedding ever. Raul lets out a bright smile and then nudges himself closer to me. Raul gives me a kiss and looks straight into my eyes. He looks at me with his loving eyes. Eyes that finally learned love. Spacey, please marry me. I mean, it basically said I would, but I also like that you're asking, too. Of course I will. I love you, Raul. Me too. I love you, Spacey. Our bodies touch and our legs wrap around each other once again. We kiss as we wrap our arms and fingers around each other. I doubt I'll get tired of this anytime soon. We're madly in love, even without me using my Cupid arrow. We kiss to check our love as our senses ask for more. I never knew love could be endless. I didn't know that despite being Cupid. Our burning love blossoms like the brightness of the sun. I'm sure I can absorb this as long as he's my love. The former Alexander the Great and former Cupid have finally learned love and are now bound as one. It's actually kind of cute, though, like, former Alexander the Great, former Cupid. Aw. We share our secrets and our kisses. We smile as we hold hope for an even brighter future. This is like the end, and I don't think we're getting a wedding. A future that didn't exist back when I was Cupid. We will be together enjoying what each day brings. We will share our feelings together every day. We close our eyes and kiss again. Like, we don't get a wedding. We don't get a wedding in our wedding, CG? Seriously? Seriously? Game? What? Are you... Seriously? Is there an after story after the credits? I don't remember there being ones. I thought that was basically it. Is there after the credits? I don't think there is. There is, okay. You know, I didn't... Okay, here's the thing. A red carpet love story. Oh, yeah, best ending. Okay. You know what's so dumb of me? Because I usually understand that I forget these things because I play like a route in this game, and then I play like a route in another game, and then I come back, so I forget how this game works. But I played Ryuki's route literally like I finished it 2 days before I started this one, or like a day. Because I'm like, let me get this one so I get to so that there's stuff, so if moving and stuff like that, you don't have huge gaps or anything, right? So I'm like busting my ass to try to do things, and I'm like, let me get Raoul's route because it's more important that this one doesn't get interrupted to me because you're in the middle of this game. I'd rather this one not have interruptions than, okay, other game we're playing ends and then there's a break before I start something new. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do Raoul's route. It's more important. And so I set that as my priority, and yet I still forgot how this fucking game works. And I have managed to record this whole entire route in a week. Like, basically. And like, I still forgot how it works. It's been like a week and a half since I finished Ryuki's route, and I still have no fucking idea. I was like, fucking A, I need a wedding. Anyway. We better get one. If I don't get a wedding CG, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Because this is the route that you wouldn't give me a wedding, is Raoul's route. So I'm just saying, right now, I'm already like, game. I'm looking at you. I'm watching you, bitch. There better be a wedding CG happening here. Because I've gotten it in every other one. I have expectations, and Raoul's my best boy. Don't ask me why. I still don't know. I still don't know why I love the himbo so much, but here I am. Tiny Terror agrees. Did you hear him? Hi! He chirped. He was like, yeah, right. Need a wedding. There is a phrase. Love Cupid. Cupid's the name of a god who fulfills love. I have no idea who's supposed to be reading this, so I'm just reading it myself. This is a story where I'll be that goddess. Oh, that's me, I guess. A story about supporting cute couples and delivering true love to them. Because I'm assuming it's not Raoul pretending to be a goddess. I mean, that'd be cute. Say, did you see Goddess Upon the Camel Part 2 already? Sure did. That was amazing. Raoul Aconite was so cool, and his sweet acting was just something to die for. I never knew Raoul Aconite could play a part like that. At first I thought it didn't match seeing him in a movie about romance, but he fit in perfect. The actress was pretty cute too. That movie's going to be the #1 hit of the year, hands down. I wish I experienced love like that. Oh, okay, maybe that other, I don't know which one's back and forth. Speaking of, did you know that the actress that appeared is actually working as an advisor at Cupid Core? Huh? Really? Oh, so that's why they had the promotion. You know about them holding that free membership campaign. Yeah, so I actually enrolled already. Come on, you could have told me sooner. I want to join too. Let's go there then. They have an introductory special too. Let's go. I hope we can fall in love like that movie. Like, your acting with Raoul was, like, so spot on. Yeah, that's because we're getting married. Achoo! You all right? Got a cold? Oh, I'm fine. Just some dust, I guess. I'm lying down on the bed with Raoul. We're reading some news on my smartphone. We keep reading news related to mythology along with one other matter of interest. News in relation to Goddess Upon the Camel Part 2. So it's been like a month or so. I would say at least a couple of months. I don't think editing is going to be done like that, but you know. I've since decided to become an actress with Raoul by my side. I'm a top bridal advisor and an actress now. I've been using my newfound profession as a way to reel in members to Cupid Core. I don't have my arrows anymore, but I still am Cupid. I'm using my position as an actress now to bring people together. I'm praying that my new means will help as many people discover and find happiness and love. That's kind of cute and really ambitious of you to have 2 full fucking jobs, but jeez, looks like all the sites are picking up on Goddess Upon the Camel Part 2. Hey, look, this guy wants you to be his personal advisor. Guess you still got it as Cupid. What's wrong? What's wrong? Aren't you nervous, Raoul? More excited than nervous, to be honest. I mean, this is your first step into stardom. If anything, I'm more nervous of the bigger event tomorrow. Oh my god, our wedding? Our wedding? Tomorrow? We're holding our hands with our brilliant matching rings on our finger. We look at it and then look at each other. We're finally going to get married. These rings are our vows. I've asked him to hold the wedding back until we finish today's event. Today's event. Just thinking about it gives me a headache. Right, but this is still nerve-wracking. I lean on Raoul as he pats me gently on my back. Now, a cute girl like you deserves this. Raoul smiles, then gives me a kiss. I close my eyes amid the warmth around me. Oh my god, are we going to a red carpet event? And I'm going to win an award? It's like magic. Being kissed by someone you love fills you with the energy you need. We feel heat as our legs come together. I wonder how long it's been since I started living here like this. I assume most couples calm down a bit after living together for a while. But in our case, the more we're together, the more we fall deeper in love. That's beautiful, and I love it. We're stuck to each other like a pair of mating doves. Wow. I think my brain was thinking matching gloves, and I'm like, mating doves. Mating doves, matching gloves, same fucking difference. Totally interchangeable. Don't worry, I'll be with you, so everything will be fine. Really? Yeah. Raoul lets out an innocent smile and then gently kisses me again. He knows what to do to ease my soul. This place is my most favorite place in the world. The gentle kissing slowly goes deeper. I suddenly snap out of the euphoria from his sensual touch. Not now, Raoul. We need to get ready. Oh, already? We still got some time. Oh, stop. This is just one day we can't be late, ever. After all, we need to attend the Academy Awards. Instead of Academy, Academy Awards. That was hard. That's not a word that should exist. Academy. That's like a crab academy. Instead of crab academy, it's a crabamy. I'm just seeing crabs in little like graduation caps now, scuttling along to class. Little Professor Crab with his little chalk stick, like pointing to the black. You know, it's a thing now. You're welcome. I'm sorry. I don't know. Welcome to the Academy Awards. Anyway, the red carpet lies ahead of me. Raoul and I slowly place our feet on the carpet. If we get a red carpet scene and not a fucking wedding, I'm gonna be fucking mad. Don't do this to me. Don't tease me. I mean, that's a pretty CG. Well, he is beautiful in that tux. Wow. This is the one time. I feel like the one time that she has just looked a little wrong. There's just something wrong with her face in the CG. It kind of ruins it a little for me. It's like, it's a little uncanny. I don't know what it is. You're like, oh, wait, what? It seems off. Anyway. Lights start flashing around us the moment we stand upon the red carpet. Raoul places his arm around my waist and calmly smiles at the flashing cameras. There still better be a fucking wedding CG. I'm gonna be so mad. I follow suit and straighten myself. I then move closer to Raoul and smile. Goddess Upon the Camel Part 2 stars, Raoul Aconite and Spacey Mirror have arrived. Mind if we get a few words from you? He pushes his mic in front of us. I look up at Raoul. He calmly winks at the audience and the camera. Hey there, Raoul Aconite here, and a long time no see. I think the last time I've been here was for Jurassic Pike. I'm happy I've been nominated, but I'd be happier if I actually won an award. Come down and see Goddess Upon the Camel Part 2 if you haven't yet, you hear? Thank you very much. Now then, Miss Mirror, you're nominated for Best Supporting Actress on your movie debut, but is there anything you'd like to say? I'm honored to have a chance on being part of my favorite movie, Goddess Upon the Camel, and even more honored to be nominated. Thank you very much. I wasn't done, James. I wasn't fucking done. You don't get to play me off like that. I'm just kidding. You need to calm down a bit. It's not like I've done this before. My debut was nominated for Best Supporting Actress. It's more amazing than losing my arrows as Cupid. Many of the fans have found the romance between you two to be very organic, but I see you're both wearing matching rings. Can we assume you're both having a private relationship? It's not private. We get married tomorrow. Raoul and I look at each other. Okay, see now, there's something about her face now that's not as weird. I don't know what it is. It's like slightly softer. I ask him with my eyes if we should disclose our relationship, to which he winks yes. Yeah, she's my personal goddess. Oh. Okay, or either that, or I'm just getting used to her face. Like, it just was, like, a little off-putting at first, and now I'm getting used to it. I don't know, because, like, now it seems fine, but when it first came up, I was like, only time I've been questionable about her, because she always looks really good in all the fucking CGs. Weird. I don't know. Raul pulls me into his arm. Suddenly, or just with one arm, I guess. Suddenly, the audience lets out a cheer. What? Really? We got a scoop! Amid the crowd, I can hear the clamor of voices, and confetti starts to fly amid the air. I hear someone yell out, "There really is a Cupid!" This is a story of Cupid, a real goddess turned lover to become someone's goddess. That was the weirdest sentence. The sound of surprise and congratulations rise from the crowd. We hold our hands and walk down the red carpet. No, no! No, no, no! 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 Game, no! No! Fuck you, no! I know we're getting married. Where the fuck is my wedding? Where the fuck is my wedding, CG? No! I'm so mad. F! Route F. Failure. Worst route. Worst fucking route ever. And I love Raul, and I absolutely loved every part of that until the fucking end. And what do we get? Here's a red carpet event. Fuck your red carpet event. I want to go to our fucking wedding. I don't care if I know it's happening tomorrow. Every other fucking one, you gave me some kind, even Ryuki's route where we didn't get married at all. And it was like, oh, because we're kind of young and like, whatever, we'll get married later. We still had a CG in a wedding dress. And this is what we get in Raul's route? Fuck you. I am so mad. If we get a wedding CG and a wedding in Raul's route, I mean, in Alan's route and fucking Jupiter, I'm going to be so fucking mad that I got stiffed in my, why do they do this to me? Oh, I'm so mad. Oh, I'm livid. I'm so mad at this game right now. 0 out of 10 stars. 0 stars. Do not recommend. Do not buy. Hate this game. I'm obviously kidding. Like, being over dramatic. I still love this game, but like, this is my, it's not, you know, when you're like, oh my God, everything about the game is great. You're like, I love this game, except. And this is a huge except. This is a huge problem here. I did not get a wedding freaking moment or CG with Raul, and I'm kind of fucking pissed about that. It is like the time we played Code Realize and we did not get a kissy CG with Van Helsing. What the fuck do you think you're doing, game? We did get his butt cheeks, though, like, in that CG in the after stories. So, like, I forgave them for that. I'm still a little salty about no kiss CG, but we did see butt crack. So, I mean, I'm still mad, but I really can't be that mad about it, because, like, you know, Van Helsing's butt. But still. And I know we had sex frequently with Raul, but I still did not get my fucking wedding CG. I don't care if it's like, we're getting married late tomorrow. No, I don't want the freaking red carpet. I want my wedding. Mad. There's only one image that we're missing. Huh. Well, I guess it's during our date, maybe with Alan. Because this is during our date with, Raul. It's not in his route. I love his little shocked face. This is still my favorite. Look at this. Why can't I, like, see the rest of that CG? I'm really mad about that. Where's my back going? You can't see the whole thing. Wait, do I... Oh, there you go. Now you can see it. There you go. I just wanted to look at that one. Have fun with that. I just wanted to look at that. Back. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Okay, anyway. Oh, I am so fucking disappointed. It really does. You know what? I'm sad because it's like, do we get it in the maybe the good ending? Maybe in the normal ending we get it. Okay. All right. We'll save our judgment and our anger about it until the next part where we do the bad endings and then the normal ending, and we'll see. You know. Although I'm still questioning, why is she wearing this sexy slip and everything and she wasn't planning to have sex with him? I'm just saying, that's some sexy shit she's got going on. Shock kiss. We did get a lot of kissy CGs with Raoul, I feel like. Did we get more than normal? I feel like we did. Because, like, the first 2 that we got were kissy CGs. Oh, that one's still cute. I'm sorry, I was reading the names in the background and I went, wait. Okay, that one didn't have any other ones, sorry. And then another kissy one while we're unconscious. But it's okay. We'll forgive him. Oh. That one was cute. This is so pretty. Look at this one. It's so pretty. Like, girl, your boob is gonna fall out of that dress, though. Like, Jesus. That's so pretty. This route did kind of go off the rails. I'm not sure if it was as good off the rails as, like, Bumble Pig and shit, because I feel like that was just... Like, I feel like with this happening, you're like, it is off the rails, and yet somehow... Yeah. Okay. Okay. But the whole transform car thing, you're like, what? How the... What? Like... There's still that moment you're like, okay, yeah, this is that game. But it's also still, like, baffling if you're like, okay, so I'm playing this game, and, like, you know, the main character's Cupid, and then her lover actually was Alexander the Great in a past life, and then one of the other gods brings out his past life, and, like, whatever. People are like, okay. But if you were like, okay, so, like, I'm playing a game that's, like, Cupid, and then there's a guy who, like, makes a transforming car, kind of like Bumblebee, but it's Bumble Pig, and then he takes that car and flies to the realm of the gods, and then turns it into a robot and punches Mars in the face. Everyone's like, are you on drugs? Like, it just doesn't, it was like, so, I do feel, or it's just because Gil's route sets you up for anything after that at this point, I just expect. I don't know. And this one's cute too. That was hot. It's very steamy in here. Woo! The hand on the glass, too. You're like, oh, stop it. Yeah, like, no, I mean, Raoul is so beautiful in this one. God, look at his face. No. It is weird. Like, I don't know why, like, her face seemed, like, weird to me, like, in that one, and it's not. But see, I love that one with them together. But, like, he looks so good. There's G on the background. Most of his CGs are eyes closed, half kissing you. Like, that's, I guess the disappointment is, like, I feel like your CGs could have been better, Raoul. I mean, they're good CGs, don't get me wrong, but I just want to see your beautiful face. And this one we get to see his beautiful face. But I also feel like this one's a little bit better version of it, even though he looks a little weird in it, too. Like, I don't know. Raoul, I need you to be, like, better in your CGs. You're so amazingly handsome. This one's kind of cute. She's, like, happy crying, and he just looks kind of precious and happy and blushy. So, okay, we'll use this one. I love Raoul. He's my favorite. He's an adorable, innocent little himbo. Seems weird to say, but I do feel very disappointed that we haven't gotten our wedding yet. Okay, I'll save my anger. I'll just pack it back down until the next part, when maybe we get it in our normal ending. You know, maybe for some reason, and then okay, fine. I feel like that should have been the best ending, but, like, whatever. And I also do feel like they could have done Raoul a little bit better in his CGs. I don't know. Maybe because I love him so much, I'm like, I can barely see his face. He's kissing her there, and, like, his eyes are closed here. And, like, come on. Just let me see his beautiful fucking face more, you know? I just want to see his beautiful face more. So there's really nothing. The CGs are great still, you know what I mean? But anyway. Yeah, so we will do the bad endings... and then the good ending, the normal ending in the next part. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.